indulge me a wee bit.
Let's get this party started. And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Modern day warrior named Tom Sawyer. He floated down a river on a raft with a black guy. Hold on, stop. Those aren't the right lyrics, badass. Tom Sawyer built a raft and floated down a river with a black guy. I read the book. That's not Tom Sawyer, that's Huckleberry Finn, stupid. I am Geddy Lee, and I will sing whatever lyrics I want. Just start the song again, and this time do it right. 5, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3.
Now, Rush won't give me a copyright strike because Rush is cool. They're like Todd Rundgren. Now that I know, I never saw him live, and I saw a lot of bands live. Started in 1978. AC/DC opened up for Aerosmith. Bon Scott. Now, back in the day, man. I remember when they announced this tour, and it seemed like it was only like a year ago, and now they're already out. And Geddy Lee, he published his biography, his autobiography called My Effin' Life. And I read and reviewed it. I'll link it in the description box. And I want to also bring Brian and Bookish into this too. We've been chatting back and forth for the past week at least. Ever since these videos came out of the new tour, 50 years. And I'll get to books in a second, believe me. But, Geddy Lee, he published a book on basses, Slapping the Bass. Paul Rudd's a big Rush fan. That movie, Rush has a great sense of humor. That movie appears at the end of their show too. They reenact it. It's a great show. I would pay, if they come to Portland, I would pay the $150. I paid $130 for James Taylor and Jackson Browne a few years ago. And I videotaped that too, a little bit. And, got a channel. Let me ask you this. Would anybody be interested in a vlog of there's a Thursday market, farmers market across the street going on that I'm connected with through my apartment complex and the Native Americans here. It's indigenous and all kinds of vegetables, and they're getting more fruit, but they have a lot of apples, big ones, and cherries and tomatoes, if you count that as a fruit, which it is. But I had all Rush albums. And hearing 2112 again just takes me back to my 15-year-old self. Alex Lifeson, the guitar. Geddy Lee's voice is, he still has it. He sang high 50 years ago. Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, the guitar player. Now, I'd be remiss if I don't mention Annika, the drummer, who is filling in for the late, great Neil Peart, the drummer, best drummer like ever. Who's better, John Bonham, Zeppelin, maybe? I don't know. I'd go with Neil. Not only is a genius drummer, he wrote all the lyrics, and he wrote the lyrics first, like Bernie Triplin and Elton John. It's the only other songwriting team I can think of that writes the lyrics first for the music. Yeah, the drummer wrote all those great lyrics. Now getting to Alex Lifeson, then I'll get to books. I'm gonna put up it just takes me back. He's playing a Cherry Burst Les Paul, like Jimmy Page. Like, this is a copy. It's a $300 copy. That plays great, for those Les Paul's, not even a vintage one. You're talking a couple thousand. But I won't get into it. But I just love it. So let's get into books. After, get into a postcard from my friend Greg from Ireland. Now I'm going to give it. Yeah, thanks for thinking of me, Greg. I appreciate it a lot. But it took me all afternoon to figure out what he said. At first, because I know I'm not the only one you sent them to, and this is going directly into my new big Dubliners book. So it's so beautiful here. I hope you get to visit again. But the last part took me a while. At first I thought, and meet on Loch Bass. And we'll meet on Loch Bass. But it's, and meet a lovely lass. So yeah, postcard directly from Erie. Cool, huh? Well, guess what I missed tonight? A live on tape so from my friends in England, Gavin and Duncan. Gavin at Genre Books and Duncan at Back Away from the Donkey. Buddy read Heinlein's The Puppet Masters, and I feel like I've read it like twice, listened to it, and it's a wild book. It's about these slugs that get on people. It's in the sci-fi future, far in the future. So, and they take over and possess a person, and you don't know it till you find the slugs, and now they're removing them, and all this stuff with his main character's father, and it's misogynistic. Apparently, Heinlein was a swinger in the 60s California. I don't know where I heard that from. Probably from Book Chat with Pat. But, no, I'm joking, Pat. I missed up the time. I thought it was Saturday at midnight. And it's already Saturday there. They thought it was Friday midnight. So we're doing it tomorrow night. That was a good book. I'm about finished with the Carlos Castaneda. Elaine's finished, she said. So we've been chatting about it back and forth. Fast read, interesting. I'll have more to say about that maybe. Or maybe not. I talked about it pretty much on last tag. Castaneda, I've got a playlist on that. A playlist on Native American sweat lodges I used to go to up here. But I've got a playlist on that. And then I'm about halfway through American Tabloid, James Elroy. And that's Buddy Reed with Britton. It's some okie dude. I like Elroy, so I know what to expect going in. What I like about it is he's it's with JFK and Hoover, but also Howard Hughes. You know, that guy with the Spruce Goose, the big airplane. He was in Hollywood. Producer, millionaire, was a recluse in Vegas. And this book he's a drug addict. So I got to pay some attention to that. Now it's almost the middle of the month. And it really went fast. I'm about to start Rooney. What's her name? Sharon Rooney? Yeah, what a memory. But the book is Normal People. And I'm buddy reading that with a commenter extraordinaire. And we buddy read some Pigeon together, and Rooney's book, forget the title. It was so good. Now, it has one of those titles that's hard for me. It's that chess book, Impressionato. I'll put it up here. And I liked it. It had a lot of sex in it. It's kind of awkward reading with a woman across the country, admittedly. But I mean, I really enjoyed it. I embarrass easily. Who's going to be on the show Monday? No one. Sometimes Greg and I do a catch-up, we call it. I want to talk about Ireland, but I'm sure this show we'll talk about, if I have my way. Talk about Ireland, some books coming up. Oh, God, I was talking about Brian at Bookish. So, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Faulkner in August coming up. Hang on, I'm getting a message from Ireland on WhatsApp. Faulkner in August. We're going back to Yaknapatawpha County with Gavin Stevens, a lawyer, and Invaders in the Dust. Book I've never read before either. So join us. I'm in a Voxer group. It's called the Ulysses 6. And together we've decided on our next major read. It's going to be in November and December for this tome. Reread for me, but might as well be for the first time. I read it 3 years ago with a group. That's The Magic Mountain. A lot of booktubers' favorite book. Now I like this new edition. Johnny Edwards, John E. Woods, and I don't even know why I have this old edition, just for a keepsake, I guess. Small print. It's by H.T. Lowell Porter. That was the main deal until John E. Woods came up with new translations. So, and now I have it on Audible already. I remember it being not surreal, but spooky, psychologically spooky, which is a type of thriller I like. I seem to remember death in it. It's a sanitarium, so a nut house. The guy goes to visit, and they keep him for a while. Put it that way. Let me know if you've read it. I know Aaron Facer likes it a lot. Maybe we can get him in the group. But if you'd like to get in on the group, let me know. We're making another call out. This is long enough. I always feel like I'm forgetting something.
We gotta take a night train to the Thanks. To rock our